Statistics is a very big part of the mathematical course and also a big part of the business world. Often we gather data together, which is our statistics, and we use it, we put it into tables, we put it into graphs, and we use it to be able to maybe interpret what is going on with that particular variable. Now, we're going to be starting with univariate data, which means one variable. So we'll be looking at one variable at a time. So that could be hair colour, eye colour, the height of someone, the weight of someone, but only one variable at a time. So when do we use statistics? Well, you can see, if you can remember, census night, when all Australians, every family, every single household has to fill out a survey which gives lots and lots of information, which is then collected and collated and used sometimes to be able to predict where we need more schools or where we need to build more hospitals. If we have an ageing population, where people have come from, what religion they are. So statistics tells us a lot, if it's used properly, about people and helps us to predict the needs for the future. So although we can't always do a whole census, sometimes we pick a sample which represents that whole population. So a sample is a group that has been chosen from a population. Information from the sample is used to describe the whole population. So it's very important that we do choose our sample really carefully. So we're going to start investigating univariate data, and we have to be able to categorise our data before we start. So we have this broad umbrella called data. Anything that we collect is data, and it is characterised then into either categorical data or numerical data. Let's start with the categorical. Categorical, categories. So hair colour, red, yellow, blue, black. All of those are categories. They are words which are used to describe our variable. Now, when we use words and put them into categories, we can therefore have nominal data or ordinal. Nominal is just when there is no particular order to our data. So hair colour, for example, is nominal. Eye colour, blue, green, hazel, black. Again, nominal data. Ordinal, on the other hand, is when there is some sort of order to our data. So fair, good, very good, excellent. That is ordinal. You can see that there is an order to it. The example there is low, medium, high. Again, they are words, but they are words in a particular order. So that is ordinal data. So down that line, we go categorical and then either nominal or ordinal. If we go down the other way, numerical, we can have either discrete data or continuous data. Both of these are numbers. They are number data. They are not words, but they are different. How are they different? Well, if you think of discrete as being able to be counted, so numbers that can be counted, the number of children in a family, the number of dogs in a household, the number of cars per household. They are things that can be counted. They are numbers. Continuous data, on the other hand, is, if we think about it, as things that can be measured. So height, weight, time taken to complete a race. So they are things that can be measured. That is the main difference there between discrete and continuous data. Looking at the first example here, the question asks what type of data would the following survey questions generate? So, how many televisions do you have in your home? How many televisions? So we're talking numerical. I think it's pretty obvious there that that is numerical. Now, can that numerical data be counted or measured? How many televisions? Well, wouldn't we be counting them? So therefore it is discrete data. So numerical, discrete. The next one, what type of music do you most like to listen to? So if people were answering that question in the survey, they might say jazz, blues, rock, rap, punk. So there's so many options there, but they are all words that they're using. So that would have to be categorical. Words. Well, categorical, are they nominal? Are they just random words, or do they have some sort of order? Well, there's no real order there, is there? So they would have to be nominal. They are just names. Being able to categorise our data is going to help us to decide what is the best way to represent it. So categorical data will be displayed differently to numerical data, and that's what we're going to be doing in the next couple of exercises.